explaining what this is, or should I just?
Yeah, sure. So you made a world inside of Neos to make. Yeah, go ahead and tell me what is it that you did.
Yeah, so essentially the graphics used to promote Neos, that you can find on Steam, and there's also at the end of the trailers and like the intro for videos. It is actually made in Neos. So this is one of the things that I'm really happy about, is that I use Neos to create graphics to promote Neos, and I published it here into the hub, so everyone can go check it out. And it's this experience. So actually, I'm going to let you enter it first. So the way you enter experiences in Neos, if you double click them, it will flash yellow and it will start loading. You need to go a little bit further. Yeah. So you have the laser, and now just double click.
There he goes. Whoa, that loaded up really fast. Wow. Huh. This is cool. I bet I can grab everything. Yeah, look at this. And I can resize it. Oh, look at that. I can resize this. Look at this. Spin it around. And you can probably grab this. Yep, and I can resize it too. Make it bigger, and I can probably... What else can I do? Whoa. I teleported. Whoa, I teleported way too far. One second, I'll be right back. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah. So I have. Unfortunately, I can't join you when you go first, because the person who joins the board, you essentially start hosting the session.
Oh.
And yes, essentially connecting the computers directly. It is like a peer-to-peer protocol, but in some cases it doesn't work. Like it doesn't join. Usually, it depends a little bit on the network. So what I did, I entered the experience myself. Although the way you need to join it is you need to go back to your home, switch to the world, and there should be Neos promo graphics on the pink plate. So just join this one the same way you did this one, and it should join you.
Okay, so I'll go look for it there. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
it worked. Awesome.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
So there it is.
So you made these objects, and then brought them. Like, for example, this engine right here. This engine right here. How did you get it to animate, and how did you bring it over?
This one I didn't make the model. This was I'm not sure where we got it from. I think it was like from some website, but it's essentially an FBX model. So it was just imported into Neos, and I just applied a material to it. So there is another thing that you can import like various 3D models into Neos, and just a way to bring like content.
And are you using Neos to do the animation, or is this an animation that came prefabricated when you imported it in?
Oh, yeah, it was in the FBX model, essentially, FBX model with animation, and Neos essentially just reads that and applies it to the model.
Wow, that's cool.
So I can essentially like go to both. Like right now, we don't have many tools for actual animation except for like the procedural tools. But I want Neos. One of the things that I want to add to Neos is that you can sort of create keyframed animations the way we do in like a traditional animating software in Unity and so on. But this is not in Neos right now, so this also another of the features that I want to add. But you can import them from like a external software, so that's where it works.
Wow.
For example, that spinning beach ball, that's essentially that's just a static model, and it does the spinner component to it, so it just spins.
Nice. That's cool. Huh.
So essentially, this is the experience. There's also these cubes. So if we go over here, oops, I'm losing track. There we go. If we go over here,
I can pick them up.
Essentially, oh yeah. Although they are not individual cubes, it's like a clump of them. Oops. But actually, I want to show you these two. But first, I want to show you that this is the vantage point in the trailer, like used in the graphics. So essentially, I have there's an invisible object here. And if we go over here.
Yeah.
Yep. I hit some stuff here, like there's the inspector.
That's hilarious.
Essentially, whenever I find it funny, like hiding things in VR.
Yeah, you really. That's hilarious.
And essentially, if you let's actually take it and go here back. Essentially, I joined this with another computer.
Yeah.
Which sort of functions in the camera node, and I just take the camera and I parent it under this object, and it's sort of its program, so it spins. Actually, going to show you. Let's just grab this. Let's make it smaller, and I'll just quickly go back. There's one more tool. Back. So what I do is essentially when there's camera, let's pretend this is camera. So I open inspector and I just drop it over here, and you can start moving. So I have this set up, and now it's over there. Oops, lost tracking again. And essentially, it just loops in motion, so I can do as many takes as I need. And the way this was recorded.
Wow.
So also like the camera panning motion that was also done in EOS is essentially just the spinner component, and it's set to repeat in a very narrow angle. So it's essentially just going like this.
So if you had to give it a percentage, how complete is Neos? Is it like 60% complete? Is it 40%, 80% complete? What do you think?
I don't know. Like it's also a bit hard to tell because I don't have a final version of Neos in mind, because there will be always like new features to add and new things to extend.
Wow.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
But I would say like if you are like if you took like the core functionality that a lot of other engines have, I would say like it could be about. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, I would say 50 maybe.
15?
But it's very like 50.
Like 1.5 or
like
5.0?
5.0.
Okay. That's still pretty huge. But this is a lot that you've built out so far, and the fact that you're still halfway, that you consider yourself halfway done, is pretty impressive, man. I gotta say, I think what you're doing is you're really taking on the engines your own way. Like that's admirable and crazy. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a bit also daunting because there's like a lot of things like that when you use Unity or Unreal, there's a lot of things that they are sort of like built into the system, and the tools already have that you don't have to solve yourself.
Yeah.
But the way Neos is written is essentially that I have I have to write all of these, redesign all of these things from scratch or nearly from scratch. So that makes a lot of time. And for example, like let's say that there are some features that people would like to see, but these features actually need some other features, which need some other features. So there's like a chain of somewhat complex features that I need to add. And if you were to use Unity or Unreal, you would already have those features because you have like big teams working on those tools.
Yeah.
And I cannot essentially compete in that way. So I have to like usually implement some simple, or I have to find a way to utilize existing software and integrate it. And also have to find a way to focus on what makes Neos special. So while it's not as powerful in some aspects of it as the other tools, it's I wanted to still offer like something something advantageous to the other tools, and also sort of hint at the way the things can be better, and hint at the ways they can be redesigned.
Yeah, for sure.
But another thing I wanted to show you is because you asked about those cubes.
Yeah.
And another thing that I've written for Neos is sort of a brush system. So it has a very powerful and scriptable brush system. And this is you can essentially, using the inspector, you can construct entirely new brushes. And this is one of the brushes. And essentially, this one is used to make the cube. So you essentially just drag it. And you can make cubes like this. And very shiny. And the way I did these cubes is I first, this might be a little bit scary.
Haha, holy crap.
Enlarge myself.
You're huge.
Hello.
Hey.
So what I did, I made myself huge.
Yeah.
And I could just, oops, I'm tracking. Tracking is losing. And I could just go like this.
Oh. Holy crap. You're basically a god in here, man. This is the god simulator. Fuck.
Do you want to try this?
Yeah, how do you get... How do you do it?
So first, take the tool.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. You can try also drawing with it right now. Yeah, so this is tiny cubes. And now if you want to get bigger... to make yourself bigger, essentially point where, so you're not pointing at anything, and press the grip on both controllers and move them closer and further.
Oh wow! I'm getting big. I'm getting smaller now.
Tiny.
Oh! Holy crap! Whoa, dude!
Now you're the god.
Yeah, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Frooxius, what did you create? Holy crap, now I'm huge! Whoa! Whoa, hey man! Wow! This is so trippy. This is so trippy right now. You don't understand how trippy this is. Wow, okay, let me come back to Earth. Let me come back to normal. Wow.
Wait, you're tiny.
Jeez. That was insane. That was insane.
I find it like when I first implemented the scaling function, the first thing I did is I went into all the experiences I already made, and I just made myself huge, and I made myself tiny, and it feels different, like exploring the experiences at different scale.
100%. I feel you. Yeah, it's so weird. Just seeing you just now turning into an ant. Well, yeah, where we just talked for a whole hour and you're the same size and then you turn into an ant. So trippy, dude. So trippy. Wow. Nice, man. This is the thing about Unity and Unreal that for me is missing, is the fact that like this real-time interaction, because you know how you have to like, you code something or you script something and then you have to press the play button and then stop the play button every time you want to make an iteration. In Neos, you don't have to do that. Neos is happening all in real time, which is insane.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's always running.
You can also do it. Yeah, and you can also do it with other users. Like you can bring other people in and start like building in the same space.
That's huge.
Like, there's also another thing that I really like. Like it sometimes makes for a mess. Like when I do sessions with my colleague, I could be doing something, and it's actually one of the super weird things is when I because I'm usually used to like building alone because I'm testing Neos and building some stuff. But then I bring my colleague in, and I'm building something, and I turn away to do something, and then I turn, and there's something different, something I didn't expect, and it takes something in my brain, and suddenly there's like something changed in the environment, and I expected something to be there, and now there's something else, and it feels amazing in a way, like that you actually have like other users, other agents changing things while you're not looking.
Because it's so instant. It's so abrupt, the change, and then in everything you can make in just an instant. It's wow. And the collaborative aspect is something again that I think Unity and Unreal are missing for sure. The ability to really like work with people and like and make something together like you can't, like, you know, learning Git and source control is such a pain. Like if I didn't have if I didn't have to go through learning Git and source control, like it'd be amazing. It would be amazing. I think I still have to if I want to like be, you know, at least someone okay at programming. But the fact that I can shortcut that or circumvent that in Neos is really fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man.
Plus, I think another aspect. Yeah, definitely, I agree. And I think another aspect is like that's something I found to myself when learning is I really hate like when I start learning something new. I really don't like it when it's very abstract, like when it doesn't show me what the end result is like. And I find it like when you actually have something that is very fun, like to play with and just toy around. It actually makes learning those more complex things much easier. Like you are much more I don't know what the word is, like much more prone or like much more susceptible to accept them. Like makes it much more easier, much easier. I'm not sure how to describe. Like a lot of things that I've sort of learned. I always had like that mental state that they are too complex for me to learn, and I feel like that was something that I never learned. And it's sort of when I was playing with tools like Unity, Blender, and other things like that, and things that were fun to play with, essentially I learned them sort of like naturally. I didn't even think about I need to learn this one complex thing. But then one day I realized that I had like a grasp of it just by doing with the tool, because sort of I like this like a top down approach to things. So essentially, the first you learn like the general picture, you play around with fun, and the more you play with the system, the more you sort of get the underlying layers, the more the complexities under that. So that's also like one of the things that I really like about learning, like in general, and something that I also want to achieve with Neos.
Yeah.
Just, was tracking again.
Wow, dude, this is so crazy. I mean, I feel like I feel like you're definitely solving a pain point that a lot of people have in trying to make, you know, volumetric and like volumetric environments. Now, the question is, do you think that Neos is gonna evolve to create more than just environments? Like, do you think I'll be able to create simple VR applications or simple VR sort of games inside of Neos?
Yeah, definitely. Like that's one of the big goals is that it tries to be super generic. So you can build games, you can build like scientific visualizations, you can build, let's say, you can build a virtual theater. Like you can already import videos, although there's still a lot of like underlying systems missing. But you could make a simple theater when you import a video, you import some nice environment, you join with friends and play. And essentially, the idea is that a lot of applications, a lot of VR applications specifically, the social aspect is very important for them, or it could enhance them in a significant way. But like I mentioned before, it's something that you have to explicitly add in. It's not like it's not a standard that you have.
Yeah.
And that's what Neos aims to do, is that whatever you build, it's automatically social, automatically multiplayer, and it's automatically cloud enabled. You can share with other users. And another thing is that you can also, let's say I built a cool like with an MRI visualization for scientific purposes, and you need to write some notes. So what you can just go to another vault, grab a tool that somebody else made, bring it into the own application, and just use it in your MRI applications. Or let's say somebody builds like a virtual drone, like that records and you can control with stuff, and you can bring it here, for example, and just fly around and record some cool footage that looks like a drone. And you can do that in Neos because it is the way it's written. It allows to take one thing from like one application and bring it to another. Or more specifically, let's oops, there's a physical object. Or more specifically, let's say like you have tilt brush and you have brushes in tilt brush.
Yeah.
And but what you can't do is you cannot take the brush and bring it into another application. Let's say to your Oculus home, or you can bring it to Minecraft and start drawing there.
Yeah.
Because that would actually require the developers to share code and find a way to port the tool into their own system. But it's another thing that Neos sort of allows you to do is that you can take the brush and bring it to wherever and use it wherever, and essentially create all sorts of new like interactions.
Nice.
Actually, I need to
Dude, that's awesome. Now, question: are you working on, or are you thinking about implementing or sharing code with people who are working in WebVR, like Mozilla, Google? Those guys are working on WebVR browsers, and so the idea is that one day the browser is going to be a place where you can access, volumetric experiences. And so my thinking is, and the cool thing about the browser is that it's all it takes is a link. You're one link away from getting to a VR experience. Is Neos gonna incorporate something like that, where I can perhaps create a world, create like let's say I want to start a marketing career, putting together volumetric websites for businesses, and the best way to do that is through website links. Now, would I be able to import my Neos model over to WebVR? I know Unity can do mscript and they can and they have support for WebVR. Are you thinking about that too?
Like one of the ways sort of to interpret it. Like you could one way would be to actually run Neos itself as a WebVR application. So you would essentially, if you created a world, you could open it in the browser, and it will essentially load Neos, and it would run that application. So that's one way. And another would be to actually find a way to export the experience from Neos. But this faces the same problem like the thing before, like because in Neos you have a lot of different components.
Yeah, I see that.
And then there might not be a way to translate them all. So you could, for example, translate some subset. Because essentially the first variant is sort of like if you export whole Neos and run whole Neos, then it's sort of like everything would work because it would still be Neos. But it's not something that I have thought about like very deeply right now, because the focus is on the Neos as itself.
Yes, for sure.
And we also have like a lot of similar behaviors in Neos because it's built on a lot of same principles. And essentially the worlds, they are also like within Neos, they are links. So for example, the way we enter this world is that we double click that world orb. But what it does, it essentially just has on a URL for a record or a file that represents the world, and Neos just does a web request, loads the world, and opens it. So you don't actually need to run Neos like in a web browser, but the desktop application can achieve the similar behavior. So, one thing I don't have like a very well thought answer for this, but one thing that I'm sort of like wondering about is if it's worth it, like making it into WebVR, or if it's okay if it stays like an application that you install separately. Like,
that's a good question.
Just sort of like a web browser itself, because it will be just like another isolation. One benefit that it would have is that you could just link people to something, and they don't need to install an extra application because they have Firefox, they have Chrome and other web browsers. But this is really something that I need to like think about a little bit more, like even just to see what are the possibilities to like run Neos in the web browser. So
yeah, it just seems to me like this is such a powerful tool to me. Like it just seems like Neos is so powerful in its way to create things. It's like, to me, what I'm thinking about is like, okay, if I'm a creator, how do I get really good at Neo so that I can make really cool shit? And then how can I support myself, working with something like Neos to create value for myself? Like, like I don't want to just create just to, show my friends. I would like to create to like make a business out of it, And so my thinking is, what is the easiest way for people in the outside world to gain access to Neos-like experiences? And so WebVR is one of them because of the marketing and the ease of use and all that stuff. But yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking. Like, how do I as a creator make value out of this tool? Because if I can't get outside value, like, then it's gonna be hard for me to like. And I understand that it's gonna be people who don't care about monetization, who will just come in and will create all sorts of amazing things. But I'm probably on the cohort of where like I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is an amazing fucking tool. I can be a god in here, but how do I turn it around into a skill that I can market and monetize from? Because that's what it seems like you're creating. You're creating something that people could easily figure out ways to monetize. My thinking is that the metaverse needs an economy. If we're gonna build a metaverse, we're gonna need some sort of economy to motivate people to keep creating and keep going. But I don't know.
Well, one thing we are sort of, do you think like it? Because one thing we are thinking about is that we sort of can have like a marketplace within Neos itself, so you could like sell your experiences or you can build your apps. But I think the question with that is if it's an issue for people to install Neos so they can run your applications. Like this is the thing when the WebVR could really have a benefit that they wouldn't need to install another tool.
Yeah.
But like for example, because we want to keep Neos itself for free, so essentially everybody will be able to download it. So there should be like any obstructions in that sense. But the question is if people who we want to sell to, if they will be like what's the word, like willing to install another application to run your creation in Neos.
See. Huh. Yeah, those are definitely questions to think about. It seems like,
I don't know, like I don't have like answers for this myself, but like especially like a part of me, I really like I just like building stuff, and I don't think too much about like the marketing side and the economy. But although it's also very important, like if we want to need to exist ourselves as a company and continue working on this, and also give people like options.
Yeah, because I believe in this a lot. I want this to succeed, and that's why I'm asking you these questions, because I want to make sure that it succeeds. It's like you're putting so much work into this thing. It's so fucking beautiful, man. Your UI, your assets, the way you program, the way you structured, you engineered everything. Like it's just so elegant. And it would be such a shame if this doesn't take off. I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to make sure that Neos takes off. And one of those things I can do is ask you these tough questions. Keep these questions on your mind. And is there anything else, by the way, that you'd like to show me before we hop on the podcast?
Well, you can go back to the hub and oops, I lost track. I can show you maybe because there is still. Oh, I don't see it. No, I'm just losing tracking. There we go.
Okay.
Yep. Vive is sometimes.
Are you using the Vive or the Rift?
Vive right now.
Yeah.
No. Come on. There we go. I think tracking is better here.
Okay.
So Well, there's a lot of things that I didn't want, that I could still show you because there's. I'm thinking like what would be best. Like we have a bunch of prepared experiences, so there's like a. I know. One of the things I could show you is I could actually show you here is that you can import content. So I'm putting show you the import. Let me just. I'm going to quickly look around.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to switch to another vault and bring one. There we go. I also brought this.
Hey, what is that?
It's just a silly tool.
Oh, nice.
Particle system.
Holy crap, this is cool. Ha, nice. Ha.
And also this one, look. I'm going to touch this one.
Yeah.
And look, it flashes. And I was tricking again.
Oh. Could you create something in Neos? Could I create a room that turns into a first-person shooter? So like, I would import guns and then we could have a shootout, exactly. You and I.
Exactly. Oops, I just hit something again. Yeah, definitely. Like that's one of the core ideas of Neos. Like when I showed you with the flexibility of the avatars that you can change controllers, you could essentially swap the controllers for any kind of behavior. You can create like a virtual gun and make it into a game. So you don't have any of these like creation and artistic tools, but you instead have like a game. Well, not tools, but you know what I mean. So, but the idea is that you can swap the avatar, make it do anything, make any kind of interaction. So you can build applications, essentially arbitrary applications with the Neos, and join them as any other experience. And the cool thing about it would also be that you could take the gun from the game, for example here, and just start like shooting stuff. Although it might not interact in this meaningful way, but you'll be essentially able to drag stuff between worlds. And the idea of it is also that if let's say if you are building like a map for the game, you could actually the way you would build it is that you essentially join like parts of the development team, and you would essentially build it from inside as if you are building like something physical, like let's say like a paintball shooter, like range. So that's also one of the things that one of the reasons and one of the goals I have for me. I still losing tracking. I'm just going to quickly remove the headset to see where I ended up in the room. Nope, still not tracking. Ah, there we go. I think that there might be something else interfering because I think
a reflective surface, maybe.
I don't think. I think it actually might be something like in this house because, like sometimes when someone flips like a light switch on, it like loses tracking for a few seconds. I think it causes like some kind of like electrical pulse or something that confuses the trackers.
Yeah, could be. Huh.
Actually, one thing might be that I have one of the trackers on UPS and the other one is not. Maybe that has. I don't know.
That could be it. Who knows?
Also, I'm looking into more, but it's definitely like it's worse on some hours than others. So, by the way, the orb that I brought here, it essentially this is like a virtual camera. I took 360 photo.
Holy shit! You can take 360 photos in here?
Yep.
Wow. Nice. Huh. Huh. Huh.
And you can also keep them and export them.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see something, Rince. Oh, wow. Huh.
What's there?
So you can see, like, I was going to say, because you can, like, okay, this is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's full 360. Good stuff.
And that's another thing I wanted to show you, is I can grab this tool and I can open a file explorer, and which is distracting. Hold on.
Sure.
I feel like the tracking for me is getting progressively worse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, come on. Oh, jeez. I have no idea what was it. Like, right now, I don't see anything at all.
Uh-oh, that's
just... I can hear you, but...
Yeah, I'm right here, and your arms are moving all over the place. They're like all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oops. I really don't know what's with this. I open essentially a hard drive, and here I have a bunch of files. And I can just upload a file, like for example, oh, this one is fun. This is a 3D scan of Karel. I don't see anything again. However, maybe actually there might be a loose connection on the headset. I'm just going to. No, it's working.
Cool.
It's working smooth now. Yeah,
what did you do?
Smoothly here. I just tightened the connectors on the headset.
Oh, okay.
On the link box. So yeah, it's working fine for now. I think I might have actually pulled the headset a little bit so the cables were loose.
Ah, okay.
So I pulled a file from the file browser, and this is 3D scan of Karel. So I can just go import here, and it is a 3D scan. It's in meters. Import now, and it should appear soon. There you go. I see it now. Although it might take a little bit more for you because it's transferring the files.
Oh, okay.
You see?
I think is this the 3D scan from the trailer?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, I still don't see it.
Is it white?
Yeah. Where should it be? Where do you see it? Because I don't see it yet.
Like here.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
I remember this guy. Cool.
And this is it's set up with inverse kinematics, although it's still needs some tweaking, so you can grab him.
Oh my god. This is hilarious. Riding a bicycle.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Or you can just very flexible.
Wow, he's a contortionist now. Wow. Dude, this is so weird. This is so weird. Look at that. Oh my god. This is the killer app of VR. This is what we were waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for all our lives. Nice.
Also, I don't know, it looks a little bit creepy.
Oh my god. This is so hilarious. Oh my god.
It's like...
I'm not gonna lie, he has some dance moves. Some really good dance moves. There you go. Where's your 3D scan? Do you got a 3D scan of yourself?
No. It's actually a thing, like, I 3D scan everyone, but nobody 3D scans me, so...
Oh, come on! You gotta get 3D scans too, man! Oh, okay. It's not, you can't be the Metaverse creator without having your 3D scan, so... Gotta...
Oh, like this robot.
Nice. This is hilarious. Okay, so you can import models, 3D, and this, what file type is this? Is this an FBX?
Yeah, FBX, you can even see it.
Oh.
So this is another FBX, this is a skeleton, this is a miracle model. So I can go like 3D model, let's make it separable. And import now. Oops. Oh,
there it is.
It wasn't in meters, it was in millimeters, so it's a little bit...
It's huge.
A little bit too large. But but it looks actually kind of interesting. So this is the pelvis.
This is pelvis. Yeah, I see a spine going all the way up there. Look at that. Wow. Well, this is so weird to see that in that scale. It's like, wow.
Yes. Also, it's actually it's quite like interesting. Like
yeah.
Imagine like learning by actually going. Like we have another module. Also, I don't have it here. I will have to go for it. But it has like the intestines, and you can go all the way inside and also into the stomach.
Are you serious?
And it's actually very interesting. One time I shrunk myself, so I was super tiny, and I went into the mouth, and then I was just looking from inside the mouth, and it felt like I was in this super looking at this like environment outside, and
wow.
it was like it felt very peculiar. Like just changing the scale can do a lot of things. Also, you can do there's this is my favorite. This is a 360 photo from NASA, from the I think Curiosity rover. So I can import it here, and this is just a JPEG file.
Mm-hmm.
So it shows a dialog, and it is a 360 photo, and you just press this, and it will import. Although this will take a while because it's a really big file. Okay, so this is probably white still for you. I also like this one. Oops, do not want to do this. Do you see that?
Not yet.
And it's probably still transferring.
Yeah.
I also need to add like some indicators, like when things are transferring. So
yeah,
because right now it's always like I'm asking, can you say that? Can you say that?
Yeah.
It feels like like when we're in a car and are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah, there should be some sort of like thing saying, "Hey, the model is loading. The model is loading," or something.
But on
nice.
the time.
What else I was gonna ask? I was gonna ask you about. It'll come back. It'll come back.
Oh, sorry.
There it is.
Ah, so this is like a portal, and you can go inside.
Whoa!
And we are on Mars.
Wow!
I love this one because it's sort of. Yeah. I feel like this is the closest we can. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll actually make it bigger. Oops, nope. This is here. I don't like this one because like it feels like this is the closest we actually get to like being on Mars, except maybe like with the new rover we should have like a 3D scanning abilities.
Damn, but this is so crazy, dude. Just being here.
And this is actual photo from another planet. Like it's to me it feels very like surreal. Like
yeah. It's a photo from another planet that we're experiencing inside of a Metaverse creator. Holy shit, man. What a future we're in. Wow.
There is a Karel.
Holy crap.
There's a Karel dubbing.
There's Karel there, chilling. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Man, the Curiosity, is this still functional? Is it still running, or did it shut down?
I think it's still working.
Holy crap. Look at those wheels.
Oh, and by the way.
Yeah.
I shrunk it again. And one thing I'm really looking forward, there should be in like 2024, I think, or sometime around that, they should set a rover to Europa.
Oh, really?
And yes. And I'm really looking forward to it because imagine having photo like this from the icy moon, like.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, Frooxius, this implementation of having 360 photos like this, like a floating orb like this is genius. This is genius. Look at this. This is genius. This is crazy. I've never seen anyone implement something like this, and it works so seamlessly. Whoa.
Essentially.
No, it's just the way you interpret it. It's this orb. It's a window, and it makes sense. It makes sense that if you step into it, then you're surrounded by it. Like that's I haven't seen that before. Man, see, it's the things about like this place that really struck me is the details, the level, the way you're going into the details of different things. Like, you really are putting a lot of effort here. Wow. Look at this. Huh. Man. Wow.
That's also like one of the ideas that essentially everything in Neos becomes a thing. It becomes an object, and you can interact with it as if almost as if it was something like physical that you could take and move around, but better, like in a way that it's not constrained by the like physical limitations, like because you couldn't have like object like this. But in VR, you can have anything you imagine almost. So.
Dude, this is the God Simulator. This is what I'm gonna call it from now on. This is the God Simulator. What the fuck? I can't. Look at this. This is insane. Look at that. Look at that. What? What? I'm freaking out, man. This is crazy. Whoa.
Also check this out. I'm Mars now.
Now you're Mars. No, holy shit, you're Mars. Whoa. Dude, what a man. I don't even know. I don't know how did you even make this? How did you make all of this? This is insane. How many hours have you put into this so far?
Like the main development is about like 2 to 3 years, and it's I've been working on this like almost every day. So there's a lot of work behind this.
Fuck, man! Like 3 years of work. It shows, and you're only 50% done. You say, or 50%. Jesus,
it's just like a rough number.
Yeah.
There's still. Oh yeah, I would say there's a lot of work already done, so I think it's very useful at this stage. But there's also still a lot of important things missing. So,
what's the next thing on your list that you're gonna try to work on?
I don't know actually. I'm like focusing on releasing the beta right now in the state.
Yeah.
And then I want to sort of gauge the feedback of the community and find what others find the most important feature, because I have a bunch of different things that I want to focus on. Like I want to allow auto-dynamically loading the code. I want to add like a so you can actually make things fall and such, like the rigid bodies, like you mentioned. There's also like some other like animation timeline system, and essentially I have to take them one by one. So I need to determine what's the right order of them. So, but I'm not decided yet. But the cool thing is that I think it's useful in its current state, and you can already do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So whenever I add something new in, it will always enable, like it will broaden the scope of the system, and it will allow you to cover more applications and do more things with it. So.
Yeah, for sure.
I
was gonna say something about so for example, like let's say I wanna know what like these are files. Maybe maybe like earlier you were showing me like, you know, like these things like this. Like if I point at it, how would I know what it's supposed to do? Like would there be are you planning on including some sort of like text that links to the documentation that shows what this is for and what this is for and what this means eventually?
Yeah, I can actually show you, like, if you like. We have in the Neos hub. Also, I have to show you very quick on another thing. I've also imported audio files, so can you hear it yet, or transferring?
It's transferring.
Yeah. Okay.
1 second.
Actually, this one might be here. I have another one here. Also, this is different audio file. So this is just a simple audio file.
Oh, there you go. See this UI, man. This. Look at this UI. Oh man, this is so intuitive. This UI that you created.
Yeah, try the other one. Yeah.
Wow. And then does this change the song?
This will.
stops it. Okay.
Yeah, so when this one stops it. Also, this one right now it's positional, so
yes, of course.
Also balloon. Stay here.
It is positional audio. That's hilarious.
And this changes it so it's so I can hear it anywhere. I can go.
Oh wow, dude.
So I can flip it like between. But this is just another thing, like just an audio player, like a simple thing, and you can use it like to make ambient sounds, sound effects, and other stuff like that. Like for sound effects, you wouldn't use this player, but you would use the underlying functionality.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is another idea that you can actually essentially you can bring any almost any files. You can actually another one. Where is it? Oh, there's also. Hello?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, you are here?
Yeah. Move Corel over there.
This one. Oh, this is the one. Also, it might be a little bit too bright for this one.
What am I?
It's
oh, I see a cube. And it's like a transparent light cube.
Yeah, it's still transferring, so it's not showing, but I need it to. I now change this to screenshot of this place.
Huh.
That's me.
Oh, there you go.
And that's you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay, so, but I changed it so it's a little bit darker. Can you see now? It's a little bit hard to see because you need a black background for this.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. It's a transparent light cube.
Oh, no, it should be like a MRI of a brain, so it's still transferring.
Okay, yeah.
It's a big file because it's an MRI scan.
So it's a lot of detail in it, huh?
We'll do it later. Like they get such really fast because it's like it's powerful. Like if you have I don't know like from memory, but let's say you have like 1,000 not 1,028 pixels by 128 by 128, and it's like let's say 64 megabytes, and then you double it in the 3D engine, so it's 256 times 256 times 256, and suddenly it's like half a gigabyte. So
wow,
it grows really fast. Yeah. So see, and this is like this is actually volumetric data. So this is a scan of someone's brain, and you can visualize it like this in EOS. There's also like other tools, like for example, I can use this to slice it.
Oh, wow.
Or I can highlight a color. And I wasn't tracking again. Okay, come on.
Oh, wow. Why is it highlighting that specific region of the brain and
because I moved it there.
Okay.
Essentially, you move this plate, and wherever you move it will highlight.
Oh.
Yep. And also,
this is crazy.
This is another concept, like on EOS. For example, because I want it to be applicable, and it's one of the things why I even started like working on EOS, is because when I was making VR applications, and one of the applications I made was an MRI visualizer. So you could actually load up MRI scans, but then we wanted to add leap motion support, and then we wanted to add multiplayer, and we wanted to add like some marking, like you could write notes and add like some notes in there. And every single feature I had to essentially implement, and most of them I even didn't because we didn't have time and we moved on to other projects. And when I was doing another project, again, I needed to do integration with leap motion, integration with Razer Hydra. I wanted to need integration with different headsets. I wanted integration. Wanted it to also have multiplayer, And I always had to spend time adding those things in. And so essentially, I wanted to create a system where essentially everything exists in one universe. Whatever application I make, whatever implement, like this, the code for this, it's taken from the MRI visualizer I did, but it's ported into Neos, so it exists within the Neos universe. So you can take this MRI scan and you can bring it anywhere, and you can use it for whatever. And it's it's a volumetric visualizer, so you could use it for mathematical visualizations. You can use it for game effects. Although it might be a little bit too heavy for that. But the idea is that you can also take, like, for example, some markers, like tools to write things in, bring them into the experience with the MRI visualization, and start drawing stuff in. Like, for example, if we still have we don't have that. There it is. Well, let's pretend this is a normal pen. Although I could. Oh, never mind. I'm going to show you later.
Sure.
And I don't have tracking again. Hold on. There we go. And I could just start like drawing cubes into the brain for no reason.
Whoa.
But essentially everything works, and the idea of that is that it sort of accelerates. Like, for example, if you are making a medical application for virtual reality, like that doctors could use to visualize something, the social aspect is also important to that, because multiple doctors could meet. They could like load up some scan. They can load up like some slicing and visualizing tools. They can load other tools like to help them diagnose whatever is going on. Or you can have a bunch of engineers or mathematicians meet, and they could load various graphs and visualizations and sketch their ideas. So the idea is that the social function, it's just like a standard. It's an aspect. It's not what defines. Like, it is not the sole thing about the application that people interact, but it is that it's a rich universe where the social interaction is a standard that you don't have to develop it. So even if you are making serious applications for science and engineering, like medical purposes, Neos will be useful to you. Or if you are like a creator who just likes to create beautiful things, Neos will be useful to you. Or even if you are like just a casual user and you want to explore things that others have made, Neos will also be useful to you. So the idea is that it covers a lot of wide range of topics. And also another aspect, like when someone else adds a new tool, like let's say you are a chemistry teacher and you are very good at alpha programming, and you create a tool to draw molecules, and it's very smart, like it knows what molecules can connect to which ones, and it will automatically generate like chemical formulas for whatever molecules you make. And you can then go grab the tool, publish it into the hub, and if you are and then some other chemistry teacher who is not good at programming can find the tool, and then use Neos within classroom to teach chemistry, and use that cool tool that someone else made. And you get sort of this exchange between users with different skills. Because there's also another thing that I sort of hate, that when you make an application or some cool visualization, it often it gets dropped. It's not used because it's not it doesn't have enough functionality, and it it sort of sits somewhere and nobody's using it. So I think that's another thing why it should be part of one like big shared universe. So it's also comes part of it. So I also wanted to show you the tutorials. So
sure.
So in the content hub, which I entered first, on the right there is actually an experience which is called basic tutorials, and I'm going to close this experience. So on the pink table, wait for the experience to appear. It should be like something like basic tools or something like that.
Okay.
So when you see that one, you can join it.
Okay.
So there we go. Actually, I'm going to save this one.
Okay.
Yeah, save as.